Hello and welcome. I am Josh John with TTWDI from the IBC News Network. For our first episode, I will be interviewing a young author by the name of Ayana K. She's from Trinidad and Tobago and she's also my sister. So today we are going to be learning a lot more about her as she plans to make world record on November the 30th. The interview starts now. Ayana, thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome.
What part of Trinidad are you from?
I'm from Simbab Road, Laventille.
How did your writing journey begin and what age did you start?
I started a little before 8 years, but my earliest memory is 8 years old. Poems, songs, and short stories. However, when it comes to books, I started writing them at 11, 12.
When did you know you wanted to be an author?
As soon as I finished my first book, that's when I knew I was destined to be an author.
What was its name?
Love and Drama.
Wow. And what are your favorite types of books to read?
Suspense, for sure. I like when a book takes me on a journey and then hit me with a twist. I didn't see it coming. I like that. Drama, as we Trinidadians like to say, bacchanal. I like a little touch of romance. So those are the genres I like.
Are there any books in mind?
Oh, I love Miguel Street, Black Beauty, and of course the Bible, because it has everything in it.
And what makes you different from other authors?
I'm not sure if it's a difference, but I can work on more than one book at the same time.
Okay. So tell us, Ayana, where did you get your inspiration from to write?
Oh my, well, I have a very large imagination, right? So I just get ideas like that. But my culture as well, my family inspired, and just things that I notice also that helps. But my imagination for sure.
And how did you develop your characters? Are they based on real people?
Well, they're not based on real people to say, well, I see someone and I just decided to pattern a character off them. But like, if I like, let's say, like a quality trait from someone, for example, like my mother, she's very motivated to push her children to the max to be the best they can be. I might use that. So they are not based on real people, but there are a few characters that have personality traits that came from persons I know.
Okay, and is that the same with the kids' book as well?
Yes. Cocoa Puff and Sky, also known as Duchess, which are my guinea pig Cocoa Puff, and Duchess, my dog, they inspired the children's book actually.
Were your family supportive in your writing journey?
Of course they were. Still are, have always been. And I know it wouldn't have been possible without them to publish such a mass number of books at the same time, without them and God for sure.
Okay, so on November the 30th, you'll be making worldwide history.
Yeah.
How do you feel that you're going to publish so many books at once, and why did you decide to publish so many?
Well, my intent actually was just to publish 3. But because I have published before, which was 10 years ago, my mom motivated me and she said, you know what, Ayana, you should publish 10 in honor of those 10 years of your first publication. 10 books process came into play. And I feel very humble because I know I could not have done it without God, most importantly, and my support system, which is my family.
And this year is your 10-year anniversary. What lessons have you learned so far as an author?
Well, I've been writing for more than 10 years, as I told you. But I've learned to be humble, to not to take it too hard on myself, to be patient with myself, because sometimes I work on so many projects at the same time, I don't stop to rest. And I've also learned procrastination is not good, because I will literally be 3 chapters away from completing a book and somehow I will find so much of things to do besides complete the book. So those are the things I've learned.
Do you have any plans to bring out more books in the future?
Well, of course.
And where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Reading my children's book to my future children.
And what message do you hope your future readers will take away from these books?
It's okay to make a mistake once you learn from it and get back up on your feet. Make sure you know that God should be your number 1 priority and your first love. And don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard. And make sure and enjoy the read. I love when I hear feedback where persons say, I love the book. And I wrote these books basically, not just, for me at first, but now I'm writing for, other readers and stuff. And I don't like to read boring books. So I love when people say, Ayana, I really enjoy the read. So enjoy it, laugh, learn from it, although you're laughing. And remember, it's okay to make mistakes, but let's learn from it and move on.
Ayana John, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching. I'm Josh John with TTWDI News from the IBC News Network. Have a wonderful day.